like if you're a dude in America, like, and that you have the fucking misfortune of like ending up with a girl who hits you, you're like, it's very difficult to get out of that cycle.
True. This is true.
Because like you can't do shit in public either. You hit your girlfriend in public after hitting you, dudes will jump in and beat the shit out of you for hitting a girl.
Also, actually, in America,
we gotta make hitting women great again. we gotta make, we can't let them just hit us any longer and not fight back. All right, when I'm president again in 2024,
Dark MAGA.
I'm gonna make it so we can normalize hitting women back in public. We're gonna beat women. We're gonna beat women great. We're gonna beat them into a pulp, babe.
You shouldn't do it, and here's why. You shouldn't do it for the same reason that
we shouldn't hit women. I don't believe in hitting women. I believe in equality for money, but not for hitting women. We can only hit the men.
It's telling that you can do the Jewish one better.
Yeah, and Bernie.
Yeah, well,
we do a lot of Jew jokes on this podcast. We like to have fun.
When you're in New York, you're just surrounded by Jews all the time, so you just pick up on them easily. And Brittany, I think you're runs to,
Okay, so just to make it slightly funnier. Let me tell you a story.
Let's bring it.
Wait. So I had a girlfriend. I've talked about her before. Actually, every degenerate story about women is about the same girl. So she
a woman of color as well.
She was a New York landlord American. So anyway,
she was a tax bracket American.
Yeah, she was a landlord American. So she interestingly, as a degenerate, as it tends to be, she gave me a pass to beat her. Now, this is, I mean this honestly, I swear to God.
It's a trap.
No, this is real.
It's a trap. Admiral Akbar.
Yeah,
it's
so essentially, it is a trap. So essentially, she's one of those, I think BDSM is like all the rage type of chicks.
So did she ask you to put her in an oven or what?
No, yeah, right? She basically was
Jewish BDS.
So yeah, right.
Wash me with the soap that my grandpa was turned into.
I want teasing them during sex. You're just like you're putting a penny in their face, and then like they go to grab it, and you just like snatch it away from them.
You stick and poke number. You like stick and poke tattoo numbers on their arm
bag so they can't smell the copper on it.
Yeah.
Like spinning dreidels on their nipples.
Exactly. So yeah, no, she basically was. It started off really small. It was like
instead of dildos, they use those like stack of coins from the bank.
The roll of quarters.
Yeah, like the roll of quarters. Yeah. It feels better the higher amount of money it is.
Of course.
The quarters feel way better than the pennies.
So true. Yeah, so it started off with small. She would
it's a fucking Chinese guy doing it, so he uses dimes. She's like, "Is it in yet?"
So she started off. She was like, "Okay, if we ever get in an argument and it's just like a stupid like woman argument, she's like, you have permission to like either like put me in a chokehold or like do something like to like physical, right?"
I think you can put women.
No, that was fine. It started off fine.
Fine.
I let this part slide. I was like, okay, I can do it safely. I know how to. I used to choke my friends all the time to get high in high school.
Yeah,
we got this. If you guys have never been in suburbia, the dudes like to choke each other until you pass out.
Yeah.
As like a way.
The weak should feel the strong.
Yeah. So anyway,
that sounds homoerotic.
It is a little bit homoerotic. So then after that,
I've never done anything.
But then it started to escalate, and she was like, "Yeah, you got." She was like, "You can." She was like, "Well, if you want, you can leave bruises, but like
trap."
Yeah, no trap. I know, but she was so dead ass. I was like, "I'm not doing that. I'm like, I'm a black dude dating like this like rich landlord American. I'm not doing this."
She's like, "Make me a statistic."
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, for like the 2 years we were dating, she would increasingly try to get me to like essentially abuse her. And whenever I'm being just like very emotional,
it's like every month it's like a fucking rent hike, but for for making you abuse her more.
I held strong though, guys.
I'm sorry, this relationship is not rent controlled. You're gonna increase your abuse by 10%.
But I can put a bitch in a Kimura.
I'll
say that. I'll put her in a Kimura.
Versus the bed, he's handcuffs, and she's like on top of him. She's be like, "I'm gonna increase your rent by $500 this month if you don't fuck me good."
I got really good at BJJ. I got all my holds down.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I put her in a Kimura. I'll put her in a fucking guillotine real quick. That's the arm thing. When you put the arm backwards, I could do all of that shit really quickly now. She's basically a good rolling partner at the end of it. Anyway, that's my degenerate story. That's real. I'm not even joking about that one. She's probably listening to. She's a psycho. She'd be following me.
Is she the one that's still subscribed to your Patreon?
No. That's this girl from somewhere.
Yeah.
Not her. No. This is my ex who I've mentioned who was a stripper, who's now a escort, a lady of the night.
Oh.
For no reason, because she's rich. When I say rich, like her dad's
For
rich.
no
rich.
reason, she likes money.
Oh, good point. Actually,
yeah.
that's a very good point. She did like money.
have enough shekels.
Yeah. Her body doesn't really matter to her, but money is more important than her holes.
Money is my temple.
Yeah, which is so strange. Her
The
dad.
holes are to insert the coins in.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have.
That is funny, like a fucking like Jewish prostitute with like a second pussy that just says insert penny.
Yeah, she's like a gumball machine.
Yeah, she gets the surgery to become a gumball machine.
Yeah.
I identify as a gumball machine.
You ever
Basically.
date a
I think that's what we should just call Jewish
Yeah, same girl.
prostitutes now. Gumball machine.
No, no. A white
slur
knife
just
puller.
dropped.
Yeah, new slur just dropped.
A white girlfriend that pulls a knife on you is not a threat.
No. She
wouldn't use.
No, she pulled the knife on me. I think I told the story in the podcast. She pulled the knife on me, pointed at me, and like while completely naked, crying because she was stressed out about college or dumb shit. And then I look at her like, "Are you stupid?" And she looks at me, and she looks at the knife. She goes, and she puts it on herself. I was like, "Oh my God, Jesus Christ!" And so then she like ran out in the cold in like butt ass naked. And
So she looked at the knife, thought about it.
yeah, I was like, I can't do anything to him with this knife. He could take it away from me. Then she put it on her neck, and I was like, "You're a fucking crazy bitch." I love you to death, though, at the time, but not anymore. A year and a half.
Oh.
Yeah. You stay long, bro. You stay long.
I was in there deep. I was like, no, because here's the thing.
It's Stockholm syndrome.
You acclimate to their
get
crazy.
used to it, yeah.
You're like, all right. You go, listen, once every 3 weeks, we're going to have a meltdown. Every 3 weeks-ish, we're going to have a meltdown. It's going to suck. And then you go, yeah, that's fine. I can do it once every 3 weeks. We could have a public scene
Oh, yeah.
of her crying because the waiter asked her why she wanted extra lettuce. Like we can handle that. We can handle complete meltdown because she thinks she's fat because he asked about her lettuce preference. Like that's fine. We could do that. Eventually you get used to it.
Yeah.
My question the microphone was off, so I asked Vers when he broke up with her.
It was a year and a half after the knife situation.
Yeah.
It was after the no, I've seen way worse. That's not even doesn't even register.
yeah.
Doesn't even register top 100 situations.
Getting hit in public is like the worst one.
She would never hit me.
I've never.
I've been there.
At least you guys didn't have it on the internet. Like my worst one was
Yeah, I
just
don't think you should be
online.
You shouldn't
very
be
public.
fighting
The
that
egg
much
meltdown.
at all.
Yeah,
Speak on
yeah.
I
Him.
actually don't want to be fighting at all.
See,
It's just
being
my
public
thing.
for your breakups.
Wait, what happened with your shit?
Oh, this is a long time ago. So I was like 21 at the time,
Uh-huh.
and he was
And
same
you're like
age.
what? 20.
I'm 25 now.
25.
So like he would
Grow up.
he yeah, I hit the wall. I'm old on the
Over
internet.
for
I'm
you.
senior
No eggs.
citizen now.
No eggs.
So that's why I'm reading the book Why Men Marry Some Women. It's like hope. But yeah, so he would just start having melties. He had some childhood trauma, like abuse, if you catch my drift. So he basically came out as gender dysphoric.
Got it.
He came out as gender dysphoric, and he was super like flamboyant. I thought he was gay, and turned out it was right.
He was molested by Jules.
You know what's funny?
I was at this fucking
guys
party
have
with
been-
Brian Singer.
You know what's funny? Sade said to me last night that
He was molested by Jules.
No.
Sade was just molested by me. It's fine.
No, he said that Jules reminded him of this ex I'm talking about. Because
Okay.
Sade knew him. Sade's seen like a majority of my ex-boyfriends, so he
Yeah.
could tell you like
Yeah.
that.
He
but-
also fucked the majority of them, but that's besides. the point.
No, funny story. This same ex
He
I'm talking
actually
about. No, very close. So, so this same ex, right, that was gender dysphoric and fucked up, had melties on the floor. He had a melty about eating eggs. So I told him eat eggs because he couldn't get gains. So I was like, eat some eggs, and he had a melty on the floor. So, and he had melties like this every week.
I've
So,
reminded.
no. So
You're svelte and effeminate and have a aerodynamic body. That's what it is.
Aerodynamic body. Jules is a fucking private jet. He's what they flew to the.
he's
to Little
rich
St.
like
James.
one.
Ultrasonic speeds.
They
baby.
rode him all the way there.
Yeah,
to
he
catch my
ran.
drift.
Jules is so fucking
I'm not trying
aerodynamic.
to-
He ran across the water.
I'm like
All
trying to
of them on his
replay.
back.
I feel like I'm in The Hangover right now, and I'm like trying to retrace the steps of like how I like woke up in this situation. Do you remember The Hangover?
Because you told us one
It's
night
like,
about how you got
what?
raped in high school.
Okay, so Sade, with the same guy that he said that my ex looks like you, like same type, he was like, my ex got up in middle of the night and he had to go to the bathroom, and it's a shotgun style apartment similar to this, right? It's long. So he went in and I'm like, where is he? I heard him come back, and he went in a room early, and it was middle of the night. Sade was sleeping over his ex at the time. I don't know if they were dating yet. And then my ex goes into the bed with Sade and sleeps with him. And I go out there. I'm like, where is he? And I look down. I'm like,
just falls asleep in the same bed or fucks him in the ass.
fall asleep in the same bed, like cuddling him.
Like
cuddling
purposely?
him.
Yeah. Wait. Did he do this on purpose or?
Well, I found out that he was like gender dysphoric and low key gay afterwards. So
Okay,
maybe.
Loki.
Wait,
only
who?
Loki gay. He just wanted.
No, everyone knew.
He just wanted to wear panties and like and jerk off.
He's
in the middle
he's
of the
just
night.
fucking like dysphoric in the sense that like he can't tell gender apart. So he's like, babe, I'm sorry. The man's asshole felt the same as your pussy.
But it's funny because I did something like that once, but by accident. And
Fucked the guy by accident.
Yeah.
I just accidentally
My
fucked the
dick
dude
fell
once.
in his ass.
Yeah.
I just flipped, guys.
Yeah. No.
It was real. The seat always just lubed the butthole up.
I was
real
trying
nice.
to sit down on one of those like apartment building standpipes to take a break from walking in the city, and I accidentally ended up sitting on a dude's dick. It was then that I realized that I was actually in a fucking in the bathhouse of a fucking gym.
Them
Yeah.
houses go
No,
crazy.
but so this was, I don't know, like
Crazy.
definitely like year 3 or year 4, something in my apartment, and probably like year 3, I think. And I just had gotten a new roommate, and I got so drunk one night, I went into his room by accident and like slept in his bed with him.
That's cute. Did you guys?
And
you
then
guys? How did you sleep? Did you sleep?
No, it wasn't Steel.
Did you sleep like dick to dick, or did you sleep?
Steel I
like,
did on purpose, but yeah.
Did you go like Legos, or did you go like I don't know?
Dude, I don't know. He just like he.
Tetris, yeah, Tetris or Legos. How
He
did
just, like, woke
Did you
up-
go Tetris L pieces or did you go slaves on an African slave ship?
I don't know. He woke up like 20 minutes like after I did it, and then was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You're like he was like my butthole
Yeah.
real slimy right now.
he did not he did not live here that much longer.
About like 6-7 years ago, my little brother was going through this fucking phase where he was just getting like obliterated fucking lit every time he went out, and there was like 4 times in a fucking row where he got home. This is when I was. This was long.
Is this gonna end up with him sucking dick or something?
No. It's more just funny because he would like fucking. This is when we were all, like still like
Choking?
living back home. So this is more than
Dick?
6 years ago. This is like fucking almost 10 years ago. He would like get back home like lit, blackout drunk to the point where like he's basically sleepwalking. Like he's not conscious. He's fucking sleepwalking. He'd like we used to share a bedroom. He'd come fucking lie down in his bed. He'd wake up 5 minutes later, get butt ass naked, like butt fucking naked, and go fall asleep in the fucking living room couch.
Love it. Love
And
it.
I don't know how, but every single time he had this like the concept of censorship in his mind because he'd always cover his dick. He'd just fall asleep on the fucking living room couch, blackout drunk, butt ass naked, pillow over his
It's
head.
probably a primal instinct because you got to protect your fucking balls.
You got to protect them. I actually used to have in college. There was 1 year I used to drink a lot, like junior year, I think. Whatever, everyone's drinking. When you turn 21, I had like 2 girl roommates and like 1 dude roommate, and I was the only one who went out. So sometimes I would come back blackout drunk and like get butt ass naked, and like I guess I would have
Yeah.
my dick in my hand or something, but I would have the door open with lights on, passed out, naked,
Yeah.
and I just
Your dick or
my dick,
Someone else's dick?
simply my dick,
Yeah.
only my dick, unfortunately.
Be dragging the only male roommate in his complex like around by his dick.
We did a lot of elephant walks, it got really close. But yeah, no, I relate to your brother is what I'm saying. Sometimes
Dude,
you
drunk-
get blackout
drunk
naked. Yeah, blackout
Drunk
naked.
naked is like one of the best feelings in the fucking.
Nothing better.
I'll never forget the one time when James and I were dorming together.
classic story right here.
I mean, James would always come back drunk several times, but I remember it was
Like an abusive dad, I would come
no,
back.
literally he was
Drunk
Takes
as
his
fuck.
belt off.
literally.
Terrence.
I'd be doing work and
I had a long day at work
Instead
today.
of beating you, he just makes you like watch a shitty anime with him.
No, no,
No, Terrence would do that to me instead. So.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there was this one time where
We're watching Dubs, son. Get in the living room right now.
you have to learn to speak English. But there was one time when James went out and
I'm too drunk to read. We're watching Dubs tonight.
That's every day. I was like doing work, so I stayed back home, and I remember waking up at like maybe 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, and James is just fucking butt ass naked. And all of a sudden, he's standing in the corner. I thought he was possessed for a second because he's just like standing there naked. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And all of a sudden, I just hear, and I'm like, this faggot. He's butt ass naked, peeing in the fucking corner like a goddamn dog.
Only time I've ever done that, by the way. Like, literally, it's actually insane. I'm glad Terrence was there to remember that moment.
I'll never forget it.
In college,
You were piss drunk.
You were literally pissed drunk, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not piss drunk.
That's not Neil.
Nah, piss drunk is when you actually like piss your pants.
That I've never done.
And apparently, there's one night that James apparently said that I asked him if like we were both sleeping, and apparently you said that I asked you, did you touch my dick in my bed?
You know, the dick that I left under my pillow. I detached my dick so I could go out for the evening and
Sometimes
not
I
have
have to
sex.
hide it in a safe place.
Of course. No, I got pissed drunk.
No.
I was taking the train, and you get pickpocketed sometimes, so I just left my dick under my pillow instead of taking it with me.
No,
And
well,
the tooth fairy
It's like your glasses. You don't
we
wanna
shared a
lose it.
bedroom because it was a fucking dorm at
Yes, that's how it works.
SVA, and dorms are gay and fuck. And so we had separate beds, unfortunately. But there was one night, what Terrence was trying to recall was the night where he woke up the next day. He's like, "Were you jerking off last night?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, I must have dreamt it."
Yeah.
I must have jerking off. I love it.
I mean, I don't remember. I could have dreamt it. It could have actually happened.
No, I actually was jerking off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but, like I gaslit Terrence into
Listen,
thinking that like he was dreaming of me
never,
jerking off.
if you were in college and your roommate never walked in on you jerking off and/or was in the room with you jerking off, you didn't have college experience.
You're
in fact,
just not good enough.
Yeah.
In fact, I
It's
actually
not even a college experience. It's like a roommate
experience.
Because even in apartments, like
That's
I've been, if you've been in the throes of it, like the 6 a.m. jerkies, I like
the
to call
6
them.
a.m.
Yeah.
You're shit faced already.
It's always when you're drunk. Yeah.
You're on a lot of blow.
I wasn't
So you
doing
go
anything.
through that, like, you're drunk and on coke. You go through that like power jerk sesh where it's like a 30 tab. It's like a 30 tab sesh,
Damn.
right? Because
Terrence is like, that's lightweight.
if you're at that level, like level of coked out where like you can like the most you can like muster up is a semi. Like you can't get fully up there. So you're trying to like you're looking at like sick shit. You look at like all the sicko shit to like get some sort of fucking like neural stimulation.
Brittany's just silently judging.
This is I can't relate to this one. but
Brittany
we're gonna-
cannot relate.
We're gonna let him go. We're gonna let him go with this.
I'm not listening at all. I'm like zoning out the shiny Cerebi
Yeah.
over there. I'm like, that's a bimbo Cerebi.
This is the closest that Brittany.
Celebi, I mean.
This is the closest that
It's
Brittany
Japanese
comes
name.
to rape.
No,
You know how, like,
it's actually more
You know,
that you said.
like when people are getting raped and like they have to zone out and go in their own world. This is Brittany's version of that. Instead of
fucked up.
she just has to listen to me talk about beating off. She's like, I'm on a sandals resort. I got a nice mimosa in my hand. Anyway, but when you reach a level of like delusion from like getting too drunk and too coked out of doing this, you sometimes forget what room of the house you're in.
By the way,
And you forget you have roommates.
Absolutely no one can relate to this one.
You guys
I want to let you know, not anyone has been here.
I did that.
Bro, sometimes you're so drunk and so coked out that you find yourself talking to your roommate at 6:30, 7 a.m. about
jerking off?
why are you jerking off completely naked on the living room couch in the shared space with the sound on.
And then get like he did.
Yeah, you got to gaslight him after that.
So, speaking of IRL eroticism, I would just like to point out that contrast to the first episode Brittany's on, she has full shoes and socks on today.
Oh yeah, no feet.
Boo.
Boo.
She learned her lesson after being around
Better, they're sock boots.
their sock boot.
Oh, those
Yeah.
the Balenciagos?
No,
Those
they're
are
not. My
socks?
feet are too big to
Yeah.
fit into any brand names.
Rip.
Yeah,
And
I got the
feet.
Bratz feet.
You have wide or like large?
Both.
Tough. That's tough.
Yeah, I got the
Wide
rabbit
foot,
feet.
wide foot life.
Verse will never marry you now. Sorry,
It's over for
Brittany.
you. GG's.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, I don't think I don't think it would work out. I won't let him beat me. So
Fair enough. Yeah, no.
What is this? Oh, she walks into Vers's room. It's like, oh, are you into BDSM? And there's like a bunch of like shit hanging off the ceiling for suspension.
No.
Like, oh, are you into BDSM? No, I like to use women as a punching bag. I want to mount you on this and fucking shadow box on you for an hour
with the window open.
with the window
course,
open.
of course.
I like people to watch.
There's not a dungeon.
They got to
It's
know I'm the fucking.
It's not a dungeon. It's like a fucking like a balcony.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
BDSM balcony.
Mm-hmm. It's a coliseum. It's a fucking just coliseum in the middle of the apartment complex that you fucking illegally installed.
We vibing.
Yeah. You ever get like? I mean, you guys already said you haven't been pissed drunk, so you've definitely never been shit drunk.
The fuck
Wait,
is the difference between shit and piss drunk?
You shit yourself?
Shit your pants drunk.
I've never been that.
Oh,
drunk,
oh, damn. All right.
Bro, I was on like.
I just shit
fucking-
myself sober.
no.
No, I was fucking.
That doesn't sound like you.
There's one that's one step worse, but I feel like if I go into it, you guys are gonna start. Ooh.
Do it.
Let's
Do
go.
it.
Let's go.
All
Yeah.
right, let's hear it.
We gotta hear it.
Well, I think there should be one called like period drunk because some women they'll be on their period, right? And you have to put a tampon in, and like you can totally forget and just like end up bleeding out while you passed out
Oh,
on
yeah,
your
we support
bed.
that.
Yeah.
Dude,
You don't feel it. Your
yeah.
body's like fucking kind of numb because
No.
numbing
Dangerous.
I
That's
alcohol.
can't feel my
based.
cunt when I'm with you.
That's based.
I love
Someone just
it.
tweeted about that. I'm not gonna dox her. Audrey just tweeted about this. About no.
I'm not gonna dox her, but so this is who tweeted about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She tweeted about having her period run down her leg in the middle of a meeting, and I was like, I have the weirdest boner right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, I feel that. That's
A
respectful.
little bit blood's hot.
Dog, I was on a
No, they have No, you know what the Diva Cup? Are you Diva Cup pilled?
with
I
that.
guys know about
I know
this?
what it is, but I feel like that's something you only can do if you stay home a lot because it's like
Yeah,
awkward in public. Like imagine you're in a public restroom, you're taking a cup out of your cunt, and then having to walk with the bloody cup over to the faucet while there's someone next to you
So true.
washing their hands.
So true.
Right there.
Yeah, basically.
A New Yorker would never bat an eye at that.
Yeah.
Listen, no.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
In either aspect of that scenario, the person doing the action or
Sure.
the person witnessing it, a true New Yorker
Just like, whatever,
would not bat
yeah,
a fucking
live your
eye.
life.
They're just like,
Listen,
whatever, crazy
yeah.
homeless guy.
I've had
Yeah,
two-
no, you got the homeless guy coming in afterwards to fucking drink it.
I've had two girls. I've had
oh
two
boy,
girls I've dated.
lunch.
The landlord
Oh boy,
American,
placenta.
the landlord American, and also the dirty hippie I dated. Both of them use the Diva Cup. So I'm whatever about it. No, it's pretty. I think it was really fun. Well, they used to do this weird thing. They all do this. I don't know why. They used to throw it on the wall in the shower, and you're like, "Bitch, what the fuck is wrong
Why?
with you?"
What-
The higher you
Yeah,
go, the higher you go, the more points you get.
Yeah, because they like I don't know. It runs on the wall. You can ask bitches about
Women love
They
to
love
do. Women love to do the
Blood
most.
magic.
Women like speed run getting a freshly cleaned bathroom dirty.
Oh, they love it.
They do everything to get a fucking bathroom dirty.
Listen,
bro.
dudes are gross in like a normal, like in your everywhere else, but dudes, I've lived with dudes and I lived like co-ed, and girls are the grossest humans in the bathroom ever.
I have a funny story about Long Island. So I forgot which town it was in. You guys Google it later. But do you guys know what an Eruv is?
A what?
An
Arab-
Arab, yes.
An Eruv. ERUV. Eruv? You guys live in New York and you don't know what that is. Okay, so if you look up when you're in Manhattan in certain parts, because of their holiday that they have every weekend, they can't go outside their home. So what they do is there's a wire all around New York that is basically like a Jewish magic circle.
Oh, you're talking about the Jews. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. And they can go outside, but only because of that wire. So basically, you're involuntarily in a Jewish magic circle in New York. This is a real thing.
Okay,
Look
I
it
didn't
up.
know about this evil, dark, sheeny
So
magic.
how do we destroy the evil?
Yeah, how do I
Jewish
get rid of the
magic
sheeny
circle?
magic?
So here's the
Yeah.
funny thing. So here's the funny story. In Long Island, the Jews tried to put it up, right? Because they're like, we want to be able to go outside during our, I think it's on Sunday.
Sabbath. Yeah, the Sabbath on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. So on that one, they have to go outside, so they need the wire. They don't have one in Long Island, so they wanted to put one up, and the Long Island residents were like, no, you're not putting that shit up here.
Based.
Long Island went fucking we're Hohenheim and Edward Elric.
You guys,
We're Hohenheim and Edward Elric.
yeah.
You're not
Wait,
putting up your fucking.
Wait,
philosopher's
no, hold on. Wait,
stone.
I want to hear more about these Jewish wires.
That
yeah,
actually
that sounds
like-
this Jewish wire shit is kind
Yeah.
of wild.
I'm shook that you guys don't know about
I'm not from
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
it's-
I don't live in Brooklyn. I don't believe in Brooklyn.
I
It's
think I
for
learned about
lesbians.
this at that party the four of us went to that one night. There was someone there from Israel. I thought he was just trolling us.
No,
I thought he
this
was
is a
like,
real thing.
it's because they're technically always home. right? Because you're not allowed to leave.
It extends
home.
the house essentially.
Extends the house.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
loophole.
So-
It's the same thing with the
by
elevator. They get
creating
someone else to
this-
click the
Yeah,
buttons
they
for
get someone else
them.
to-
It's the
yes.
same
So
thing.
basically,
That's literally like
it's the loophole.
That's
It's the
fucking
loophole,
retarded.
So you
Yeah,
can
well,
go
it's religion.
outside, but you're still home.
Listen, wait.
You just be like, yo, let's come up with the most retarded rules for our religion that don't make sense ever, including magic wires that we have.
magic wires and fucking through a sheet. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I mean, depending on what area.
Yeah,
They do
God
fuck- they
chosen
fuck through the
people my
sheet.
ass.
Well, depending on what area you're in Long Island, Jewish.
Oh, I'm afraid of pushing the elevator button. Oh, I had to fuck through a sheet. But we got chosen people because we're in the wire.
You know what's really funny about Jews? If you ever hang out with like a Jew from like Israel or a Jew from like America, like they fucking hate Orthodox Jews. Like everyone, all Jews are like, yo, you guys can like fuck those niggas. I hate them to death. But I went to what is it, Flatbush? Is it Flatbush where they're all at? No, not Williamsburg. Over by or Crown Heights, some whatever. Where it's like
It's like I think like around Kensington, kind of. It's
Yeah.
like on Ocean Parkway.
Ocean Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went over there and I was trying to be a hoe. This is back like years ago.
Shocker.
And I was, this is back when post breakup. I was in my trifling phase.
Trying to fuck those landlord American.
No, it wasn't a Jewish. I was trying to hook up with a black girl because it's like right on the edge of the hood. But they like carved out a whole section over there in Brooklyn that's only for them. And like all the stores are Jewish and like whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think I
They
went.
even got like they literally have like Jewish knockoff stores of like actual stores, like a Jew. Like I've forgotten the name of it, but I remember once like driving past in an Uber, seeing like a Toys R Us, but it was just like Jewified.
No, you'll go to like
Toys
a pharmacy.
R Us.
Toys R Us.
Yeah,
Toys
yeah.
R Us, yeah.
Damn it. The only reason you beat me to that is because I didn't have the money. Fuck you.
Now, if you go to fucking they had like a Jewish pharmacy like CVS or whatever, and they don't sell condoms because they don't believe in condoms.
Yeah.
Like you could, if you asked them, they looked at you like, "Are you a
That's
fucking
why there's
sinner?"
so many fucking Orthodox Jews.
Oh, they have like a parasite.
Fucking
They keep-
rabbits.
You said you didn't say that.
I know,
earlier,
but
now you're-
it's too funny of a word. It's too funny of a word to not say.
You know,
Not it.
Fucking what? Fucking they don't get like officially married.
Bring a chair over
Orthodox Jews.
They don't.
No, they only do like their own like religious ceremonial marriages. They don't get.
Oh,
like
like a government married.
they don't do a government marriage.
Oh, okay.
So fucking like they'll have like a million kids, and then like you can like now the mother is a single mom. She's not a fucking married woman. She's a single mom. So
via taxes.
they start collecting fucking checks and shit.
That's based.
Now that Sade's here, he can verify the story, right? Mason went to sleep with you when you were sleeping over.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I always forget about the story. So yeah,
Is that because he fucking had gay sex with you and you repressed it, dude?
he actually like spooned me. Yeah, straight up.
That's
What's
Base.
funny is the reason why I allowed it is I thought it was my ex
I allowed it.
because my ex was sleeping on the couch. But this is before like we were official.
Does
So
your ex have a dick?
Yeah, his ex was a food.
This is a Jules
way.
story. This is like
That-
Jules. I allowed it because I thought it
Yeah,
was a girl.
we need to have a fucking.
listen, when
gay
you're
officer.
half asleep, a fat pussy and a dick don't feel too different.
You're
No,
the first guy.
I don't know
who's
if I
ever
would
said
say that. I don't
about
think I would
this.
say that.
No chance.
No.
Anyway, dude, this guy was he was doing it for like I think like 5 minutes. I think I was knocked out for 5. And I woke up to Brittany being
thought
like,
you were about to say-
Mason, what are you doing? And then I got shocked and I looked up and I looked back. I'm like, oh shit! And he was just like, huh? And I don't remember much after that, but I just know she was really mad at him.
I like hearing the behind the scenes story of things I saw on 4chan. That's nice.
I mean, it is kind
that's nice.
I kind of get.
because he was like a big YouTuber or something, right? Or something.
He just went to Hindu and I met him there, and he was like on my stream in the background sometime because we lived together at one point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
then
your-
people
your
talk
fir-
about
your
'cause
first
my
mistake-
friend Justin knew him, and I remember he always used to be like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
and
that's
he was
crazy."
telling me this lore I never knew. He was like, yeah, he was like in always around women at school, and I was like, oh damn, I didn't know all this while we were together.
He actually did have a YouTube channel though. He used to make movie reviews. We actually found it like afterwards. Yeah, him and his friend they had like 2 channels that didn't really like go anywhere,
Yeah.
but they were like movie review channels.
No, this
So
is
it's one of those like fucking like that what is it Inside the Actor Studio with James Lipton,
Yeah.
but it's spooning with Mason, so he just like spoons whatever fucking
And then
person.
and then
He's
shortly
spooning with
after-
whatever actor he's interviewing. He's like, so tell me about how you learned how to do this, and, like caressing them, rubbing them sexually. Like, tell me about how you fucking developed the accent, Mr. fucking Spacey.
and then shortly after, I think this was afterwards. So on 4chan, when you get banned, it tells you the ban. It gives you a screenshot of what you said. I never post. I mostly lurk all the years I've been on there since I've been 14.
Yeah.
So I go to like post like the one time a year I post, and I click and I'm like, I'm banned. Why? Hover over it. It's a post and it's from him because we're on the same IP address, and it's a picture of Sneaky from Cloud9 cross-dressing as Sivir, and it's like in all caps. I want to be a sissy femboy.
This is what I saw. Yes.
Why do I want to be a sissy femboy? F word. Fagoot.
You could say faggot. On
He does.
Yeah.
He does say something like, "I'm too masculine" or whatever to have these thoughts.
Yeah,
or
I've
something
seen
like
these
that.
screenshots. This is
what board was it
the
on?
correct
I
word.
think it was on R9K.
is R9K.
The correct word is
I'm
candy
surprised-
ass, guys. Come on.
Candied
I'm
ass.
surprised he got banned for that. From
No,
R9K.
R9K was a little more strict than B. Like this is post B.
This is before R9K went to like dog shit.
This is no, it would have been around dog shit era.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is around dog shit era.
They were all dog shit. Everything.
No, I know, but like
The only
R9K
thing
no,
that-
yeah, but
2007
R9K,
B
like,
was not dog
No,
shit.
no, no.
2007 B was powerful.
I know, but 10 years
original
ago was not
R9K was like a cool
2007.
concept, and then it just
Oh,
became
shit.
like R incel essentially.
Usually goes
Yeah,
2012.
people would do
Yeah,
like
B was-
oregano at the
B
end of
was
the
long
post.
dead
Yeah.
by
Oh
2012.
my! I'm so fucking old. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
poll was the only thing that was good, and then it died when fucking Trump got
No,
elected.
because 2012 was 4chan was kind of just sucked for like.
Nah, poll was good up until Trump got elected.
Yeah.
R9K doesn't even get credit for like the most infamous meme of all time. They literally popularized Pepe. They popularized
Yeah, it
it,
was
and
R9K,
nobody
yeah.
acknowledges it.
Well, obviously, I knew it was 4chan, but I didn't realize
No.
it was R9K.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
for like B before R9K was like although like the rage comment Wojaks and like well it wasn't Wojaks yet, but like the rage comment
No, it was
stuff.
all the like fucking like advice animals.
Advice
shit.
animals, but and all the pho like rage comics and all the like swatting and all that stuff happened during B. Then that got banned, and then it was R9K for Pepe's, and then
You
it
just change your IP address. You don't actually get banned off 4chan. You just
no,
change
you
your
just
IP
you
address.
use a
and
proxy.
You're right
Use
back
7
on.
proxies. 7 proxies.
Or proxy.
I'm behind 7 proxies.
Yeah. Meme as old as time.
I literally used to, but like now everyone has VPNs. VPNs weren't a thing. I used to like go to
Yeah.
the proxy website
yeah.
to do everything. It was very fun.
yeah, it's so wild to think about. Like we actually used proxy websites back in the day.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's something you don't
Proxy-
get anymore.
But that kind of gate kept it and made it cooler and made it so that we could actually do fun and cool things. And now it's accessible to everyone. It's just like full phone users.
This podcast is sponsored by Grift.shop. Go to Grift.shop, get some merch. Patreon.com/MKUltraMoney. You'll get a bonus episode. Maybe.
Some maybe.
Maybe some
early
AIDS.
episode,
We don't even do those. We don't even do
archive
those
episode,
anymore.
Definitely sometime.
If you would like to join the NSA, you can visit our website at nsa.org
Gov.
and submit your.
Say,
Oh,
were you here for
Dot
the A-Roof
.org. It's
discussion?
.gov.
Do you know about the Jewish
this is
magic
not a
circle
phishing
in New
scam.
York?
It's not a catfish.
.goy.
What you guys
That
are talking
way.
about?
Yeah, there's like a A-roof, so it's a line. So
Oh, yes, I actually know about this. I saw this. I think like
he's the one that knows, and you guys didn't.
it's because I worked as a doorman, and a lot of the Jewish people there would always talk about it, and that's how I found I had to like look it online. And yeah, there's like I see them all the time now. I just stare at them like I'm too aware now that they got their own like weird autistic religious.
So
like,
where do these
boundary.
circles exist?
Fuck, I forgot. It's certain parts of Manhattan basically, and they're like a safe zones for them during whatever.
So can we destroy
Safe
these
zone.
circles to
Mavic
stop
wanted-
their blood sex magic rituals?
I don't know. Honestly, I didn't look
Where
up
it
too deep into it. I just
leads,
looked where they were located. I could actually Google it now,
Yeah.
but it's like just Midtown and downtown, I think, areas. I don't know about uptown how it works.
So where is it? Is it like the electric lines?
It looks like an electric line.
Yeah.
You would assume it is. It's
Yeah.
just a thin, like black line that you can see above,
Yeah.
and they're not connected to anything electrical. They're just wires to
Be-
give them an indication of where to
careful,
be.
James. You keep asking these questions. They're gonna send someone after you.
You wouldn't see that anywhere in the city. There's no fucking overhead in the city.
You can see it.
Really?
You can see it. Yeah, it's by like it attaches to like street lines and like lampposts and stuff. You
Oh,
can
okay.
yeah.
I just what's their reasoning behind it? Of like, what does it accomplish for them? Why
It's
are
the same.
they, why,
It's the same thing as like when bad neighborhoods they throw the fucking
Yeah.
They throw the shoes tied together
Yeah.
over like a
Oh,
fucking
did you
power
find it?
line.
So it avoids.
They do this. It's like, oh, this is our turf.
Yeah.
So that's what it avoids Hell's Kitchen. I wonder why. So basically, it goes around like uptown and downtown and skips around Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen is what they called all the fucking concentration camps.
You're scared of the ovens. That's why you don't go there.
Oh, you know, it's pretty hot over in Hell's Kitchen. I called that for a reason.
Except for
guys.
Versus X, she's there though.
Oh yeah, she loves Hell's
Yeah.
Kitchen. Big
Yeah.
fan.
So pretty much what we have to do is like to save New York from the Horned Gremlins, we have to go cut some wires.
It's still the Irish. It's people really don't get this. Like,
Oh,
So it's
interesting.
I
The
definitely
ropes.
love some white lines.
Yeah.
The magic ropes, the Jewish sheeny magic ropes.
Yeah.
I like
okay.
that.
So like.
So
Snap
actually,
Trail looking-
speaking of
They're
sheeny
white
magic,
Trail looking
lines. They have
type
to
shit.
subvert everything.
so speaking of sheeny magic, the deep Jewish magic comes from the nose of the Jewess.
Yeah.
So everyone's always like, all these Arabs and all this stuff, they want to get the nose jobs. You see the same nose on every girl. But the reason why the Jewesses are so enchanting
Big-nosed?
is the big nose. The big nose is in the Kaiser milkers. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I'm not even a Milky fan. But it's the big noses.
So
I'm trying to still Irish pill every motherfucker that I meet. The Irish.
I dated actually a lot of
The Irish run this country. It's not the Jews. It's the Irish.
the Catholics. No.
Joe Biden
this
is Irish.
This is Moldbug pilled. Actually, Moldbug talks about how everything is still a fight between the Catholics and the Protestants
Arson,
and the
what's your take
Irish.
on that?
What?
I'm curious.
what?
They're in like most of the high positions of power. The entire executive board of the Federal Reserve is all Irish.
Yeah,
they're not Jews. They're all fucking Irish Catholics.
Irish Catholics.
But what if
have
they're
a big
being
role.
controlled?
By who?
By
Jews.
I'm just saying.
By the landlord Americans.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Or the landlord is.
It's really not the Jews.
No one's
It's the Irish.
controlling anything though. But that's the real. That's like the final pill is when you start to realize that no
One
one
of the dark
is
jewels.
controlling. No one's controlling anything. You have. It's just like. Think about you go to high school.
The CIA
Think about you go to a high
I
school.
saw
Think about
Jules
you go to a high school with 1,000 kids, and then you have like 7 different
can't be
cliques that all have like you have a different jock clique, or you have like the entrepreneurial clique, you have like the theater clique, and it's all like popular, like very influential pockets, but there's no one like overtly influensive one.
I saw Jules get a text message right before this rant, and it said CAA at the top. So I think like
These
this
Jules
was a
make-
message that they told him to like say on air to
These
to psyop us.
Why do you
these
have-
Brian Singer femboy niggas be glowing in the dark.
No.
Okay, so why,
the only reason I started glowing in the dark
Party
is
American.
because of BTR, MK Ultra Money.
Wait, do you actually go in the dark?
He glows in the dark, yeah.
I glow in the dark now.
This
That
nigga
shit's
was on
contagious.
BTR. This nigga was on BTR with latex gloves. in
Harrison
his own
looking at the
house.
light switch
I
like
remember watching. I remember the first time I went on BTR. He was wearing latex gloves in his own house to use his own computer. I was like, this nigga a fed for real, bro. He's out of his fucking mind. But he's cool, actually, shockingly. But that nigga was out of his mind.
So while we're on the topic of Jewish rituals and whatnot, we were about to talk about this last night, Brittany, but I wanted to wait to talk about it on air because it sounded interesting. Because we did the Donda episode recently talking about Kanye sacrificing his mom for stardom, and you said YouTubers do like the same thing almost, and I wanted you to like elaborate on that.
Oh, well, what? My phone dropped. That's a sign.
Yeah,
I can't talk.
yeah.
They're shutting it down.
Your handlers are like, don't do it.
Yeah, my Illuminati handler is gonna go crazy. So basically, Hickson, he has worked with like Hollywood his
Yeah.
whole agent career.
Yeah, your
And so,
master for those that
My
don't know.
Illuminati handler. So he basically knows all this type of stuff, and he gave me the rundown and like would basically coach me about it. Like, don't do this. Like, be careful in this XYZ way. But basically, like a lot of YouTubers, like they're into really degenerate stuff, especially the conservative ones too. It's not just the liberal ones.
Yeah.
Like straight up, they'll have like, I guess to put it bluntly, like essentially like swinger parties.
Mhm.
And like they'll do it like at these like parties in the studio, and it's like really high up people that are conservative too, that are like having these swinger
Name them. Name them.
how can I be non-descriptive?
Moist critical.
Give a
I'd be shocked if it wasn't moist.
they're
And fucking what Dr. Disrespect.
well they're political and they're conservative, and they'll have like swinger parties at the studio.
Oh, okay.
And-
Hottie Chen.
I actually don't think
I'm
the
trying to get
parties
invited
happen
there.
nearly as much as people.
And the thing is, there's like layers to it. So that's like the outer layer, right? This is like where they'll invite like all their contributors and employees, right? And then there's a level after that, like the inner circle, where they have even worse, like
after party.
yeah, exactly. But But that
the lady that
party.
the party that happens in the bathroom of the cool kids room.
Yeah.
yeah.
The bathroom at the Milady rave.
Yeah, the pool at the Milady
Yeah, the
rave.
pool at the Milady rave.
Yes, I can see that. I know. I can. You're very illustrative with your hints. I know. I have a good idea of who it probably is. Name them.
It's and then
The hot one, the only hot one. I'll say that. That's what I'm guessing.
the hot one of what?
Of the conservative commentators on YouTube, there's only one hot one.
Who?
It's not. Did not say Chen. Like, what's her face, Chen?
Oh, I don't. No. This isn't
Oh,
about
never mind.
her. No.
I thought it would be her. She seems like she would have sex parties. She
No,
seems like she has
it's
some eyes wide shut shit. Slits wide shut. She's
Slits wide.
Slits Wide Shut is just the Chinese dub of Eyes
I'll
Wide
That's
just-
Shut.
also the name of this episode, by the way.
Eyes Wide Shutter.
Yeah, Slits Wide Shut is the name of the episode.
What if there was like a race of Asians, but their eyes were like slanted like vertically? Like they had like vertical eyes.
They had them pussy eyes.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, continue, Brittany.
Oh yeah. Deep YouTube
Yeah.
lore. We need this.
Yeah, so basically, like certain CEOs, like for example, they'll have like their kids that are like swingers, and then like at the
Like, how
parties,
old?
they're like trying to get people to have
Like
sex.
what, 20s or?
I'm not sure exactly, but like
No, wait. So you're saying that conservatives are bringing their kids to sex parties? Is that what you're saying?
like not underage, but like their kids that are like married and adults and stuff
Children.
like that.
they're like sires. They're progeny.
Offspring.
Offspring. Thank you. That's the word. I'm thinking
Yeah.
vampire lore on some. Now that we're talking sex parties.
You know, and a lot of
Progeny.
them, it's just a grift, and a lot of them cheat too.
Can't even imagine what that kind of world would be like. I feel like this is what happens when you just watch too many movies.
What
and
sex world? There's
You
know how many girls
can't
that-
imagine what that world
Yeah,
would be
right?
like,
Bro,
Jules,
dog.
of all people.
like Brian Singer's house doesn't count. Jules, we're in Manhattan. You know how many Ivy League sex parties I've been invited to in Manhattan in like 3 years?
You have said you have
I've
stayed-
dated-
I was invited to more parties when I was in
Yo, Oakland
California.
Jules.
No.
Oakland Jules, let's fucking go.
So if you don't
I
know,
was invited to more sex parties than anybody else here, man.
if you don't know,
I usually turn
there's
down
a very
invitations.
deep, it's literally institutionalized like orgy scene in Yale. So like you'll come to New York City, and if you meet, I've dated 2 girls from Yale, and they're like twice I've been invited by these girls because whatever. Anyway, so Yale, there's a deep orgy scene. Like there's literally like a designated orgianizer, as they call them, and like I swear to God, and this is going back to like they're like going back to like the like 20s and shit. Like it's like there's a database of like people who are banned and blah blah blah, including like presidents' kids and shit like that. And like this is deep. So if you're in Manhattan hanging out with Yale kids who are like in the know, they'll invite you to like Yale orgies. It's like really like this is not Eyes Wide Shut is like real. It's not like a joke. Also, like Jimbo was talking about that shit in when he was on about the director's orgy scene with the kids.
Did he? I don't even remember.
Yeah, when you were on, we were all fucked up.
Yeah.
But he came. Maybe it was not on mic.
Oh, okay,
but he was
that's why.
talking about how like his dad's a director.
Yeah.
And when he was in LA, a lot of the directors' kids be doing like sus shit,
Yeah.
and that's like definitely real.
I could
Are we ready for the real scorching hot take
Let's
for
go.
like, the context of this show?
Let's
All
do
right.
it. Let's do it.
Fake and gay.
What's fake and gay?
Magic is fake and gay. Rituals are fake and gay. All this shit is fake and
No,
gay.
it can be fake and gay.
Yeah,
It could
just
be
because
fake
they
gay and
do
you
it
still
doesn't
do
mean
it.
they-
Yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be real. It's just
Yeah.
that they do it.
Yeah.
It's
I
like when
think
you go in a frat.
There
Frats
are
do
people
hazing.
there are people that do it, and there are people that think it's real. But yeah, I do agree. I think
It's fake and gay, but they do it.
except Santa Claus, he's real.
It's like when you with frats, they have like weird like cultist rituals in the frat, and it's not because they think it's real. It's just that they do it because it's like in group shit. Or like Masons, the Masons do
I
magic
think
rituals.
There are some people that do it like
My dad's
you
a
said,
Mason.
like in frats. There are people because it's like a running gag or it's like a running thing. But there are legit people that do it and think it's real,
Oh, of course, yeah.
and they should.
So my manager that I was talking about earlier that told me and coached me all this stuff, he's a Freemason.
Yeah. Masons they do rituals constantly. Like that's like deep in those.
For both of you, actually, are they real Masons?
Yeah, real
'Cause
Masons.
There are like a lot of like lodges that you see. They're like, oh, they're Masonic lodges, but they're not real.
No. My dad's Masonic lodge is like 500 years old. Like,
Freemasons are just
like,
people
it's
that
like-
shove mason jars up their ass.
nah, my dad's
That My Little
uh,
Pony shit?
my dad's
Freemasons
free-
right there.
deep,
Yo,
deep
free-
New England masonry.
Yo, Freemasons when paid Masons show up to the job.
On God, bro.
I could give you another interesting one. So
Go for it.
a lot of
Well,
the
hold
time.
on. Before we do that,
Okay.
I kind of want to explore Oakland Jewels a little bit more. Yeah, man.
It's that time. of
Yeah,
the
man,
podcast.
I'm in the fucking fertile burrow of investigation, man. I'm in the fucking Central Intelligence Agency, man. I be glowing like a rock, man.
I've been breaking them rules.
Yeah, breaking them rurals, man. Breaking them rural.
Glow in the dark just means, you know.
No, it's from homeboy from TempleOS. It's CIA niggas glow in the dark. That's what he says niggers. He's
No, he didn't say it. There's a CIA nigger runs my prison.
yeah, no, he did say CIA niggers run.
Oh, yeah.
He did say
Rest in peace.
CIA glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Say that
Those CIA
Rest in
niggers
peace,
run
Terry
dark.
A. Davis.
Oh, he's true though. It's so true though. They do be glowing in the dark.
Yeah.
I thought it was like some schizo shit, but then you run into like a Fed, and you're like, no, you stand out. You glow in the dark. You're some CIA nigger shit.
Oh yeah.
So true. Shout out to Terry. Shout out to TempleOS.
Yeah, he was so entertaining.
He was very
He's funny and smart. Actually, he was
Definitely very
actually
smart.
ahead of his time. So like,
Who's this guy?
you don't know
not
Terry A.
fucking
Davis?
Terry A. Davis.
Play the clip. Pull the clip.
Pull the
Jamie,
clip.
Jamie,
Yeah,
pull
Jamie,
the clip.
pull that up.
Jamie, pull up the clip. So Terry A. Davis is like a schizophrenic programmer who like made an operating system that's like
Talk to God.
Talk to God. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
Isaac. It's like what's his face? Isaac Newton. How he was like looking for the codes of the universe. He was doing some like God based.
So this is some lady shit.
It is
Yeah.
no. A lot of the lady shit is very Terry.
Yeah.
So all the
Very Terry.
It's very Terry. So like basically he was a schizophrenic, but also he was like super smart and like made like actual contributions to like code and stuff.
Yeah.
But basically he's famous for saying the glow in the dark. He made the glow in the dark term.
Yeah, that's where it
Because he
comes
said
from.
CIA niggers glow in the dark.
Okay,
Run 'em
'cause
over
I
with your
never knew
car.
where that came
Yeah.
from.
Yeah,
I
it's
never
from
knew
him.
why that was a thing.
He would record himself programming and just go on rants and go nuts.
Why did he come up with glow in the dark?
Because he's
though?
schizophrenic, for
Okay,
real.
so that's it. There's
He
no other meaning
genuinely
behind it.
believed it. And he
He
said,
gen-
"Run
yeah.
them over if you see them. You can tell because they glow in the dark."
yeah.
That's rules. That's
Wait,
so fucking.
we got the
that's so
clip. We got the
funny.
Here we go. I'm
Yeah, put it on
gonna do a reading of.
The transcript.
I have a
Let's get some
Let's
transcript.
go.
Let's go. King shit.
I know how to capture his fucking
His essence.
his essence. Yeah. In prison, the nigger tries to torment me. We can take away his knives by confessing every day. In about 2000, I masturbated, fantasizing about my niece Lonnie. She looks like Star Trek 7 of 9.
And he's coding while doing this. by the
Yeah,
way.
he's coding the whole
In
time.
1985, at my sister's wedding, I stuck my crotch on the hot tub drain because it kind of sucked. In 1985,
Jules just looks like mortified right now.
In 1985, I tried to get a dog to lick my dick. From 1998 to 2003, I fantasized about leading a Catholic army like Dune. Hang on. Let me get through the entire sentence. From 1998 to 2003, I fantasized about leading a Catholic army like Dune of Mexicans or Brazilians. That was dumb because they're niggers. In 2003, I played tag with a black girl, about 7 years old. She reached for my crotch. In high school, in the library, Carlos and I said juicy or toxic as a way of evaluating girls. In 1988, I cheated on my SAT by talking in the hall during the break. 2 problems. On 9/9/1989, I killed a CIA nigger on purpose with my car. Smiley face. In 1982, when I was 12, I babysat Kevin's kids. I changed the diaper because I thought that was being professional. In 1975, when I was about age 5, my brother Keith put my penis in a vacuum. In 1977, when I was about age 7, my brother Danny got me high on gas fumes and we sucked each other's dicks.
Okay. Okay. I don't remember that line.
Dr. Tsakalis had an oddly round ass. Paul Keck at Zytec had an oddly round ass. Distracting?
Curious.
At about age 5, Jay Weinrich and I touch dicks to each other's assholes.
Oh no! Oh Terry.
What do we do all day? We beat the nigger because the nigger cannot understand what a random number is. We beat the nigger because the nigger thinks the brain does timer tongues. We beat the nigger because he thinks TempleOS is real mode.
TempleOS does sound like real mode. Though.
It is real.
Prophetic word, bro, every single one of those fucking sentences. Every sentence.
That was actually like
No,
one of the greatest things
Terry
I've ever heard.
A.
everything he says is like
He was an artist.
it's quotable schizophrenia.
Do we have more transcripts of this?
No, there's videos.
Oh.
This is not no, Doug.
If you really listen to him, it actually kind of makes sense if you're online a lot.
Yeah, if you're online a lot,
you
yeah.
can actually kind of translate it and make sense of it.
Like the wild part is just like hearing this, I'm like, oh, like I hear like the influence of Sam Hyde and $1 Million Extreme and internet culture and 4chan culture, like literally like the basis of like Sam Hyde's like schizophrenic rants when he's like doing
when
the
was he
fucking
doing
mirror like flip phone shit, you know.
Jamie, pull up the clip about Rome where he's like talking to his parents or whatever, and he's like going off about like ancient Romans.
Oh, is that the one where he's just like, I'm sorry, I forgot why I'm angry at you? The really sad one?
No, hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
I want to see if I can find the original glow in the dark quote so you can hear his voice. Because you get the tone. You get the tone of like
Terry A. Davis was a fucking prophet, bro.
That's what makes it funny, though.
Jules just got out Jules, then he doesn't
Yeah.
he doesn't know what to
I can't believe you don't know about
He's
Terry Davis. This is
short-circuited.
like this
I
is
know
deep.
this is like insane that like this is the first I'm hearing of it.
Oh, bro, he's like classic. Bob Laxative, you guys know who that is. He quotes him all day.
Okay.
Speak publicly is to preach and to announce. Friends, Romans, countrymen, niggers are the problem. No, they're not. Yes, they are the problem. I fucking see with the eyes wide open. I see with the eyes wide open. You are the righteous Catholics. You are the righteous Catholic. The righteous power of Rome. And the respect of Rome. Rome. It was a place where white man could glory, okay? You will give the people an ideal to strive towards. They will race behind you. They will stumble.
So you can kind of see like what I mean to a random person, like to a normie. They would be like, oh, he's off on a schizophrenic rant. But if you're on 4chan, that actually kind of made sense. Like, you could kind of see the perspective of what he's talking about.
Yeah, you know.
Not that he's right, but it's like,
You know the reference.
understand.
You
Yeah,
know why
exactly.
he's talking about Rome, for example. You know why he's talking about Rome. You know why I gotta find.
I mean the Rome stuff. I'm like, oh, that's like literally like a prelude to like a Jules.
He's
prank.
poll posting. He's literally poll posting.
he's poll posting, but like IRL. I want to find.
He was the first poster.
Well, this might be
Terry
it.
Davis
I
was
might
the
find it.
first poster.
So like most of his clips are him literally programming, and it's like it's like if it was like on Twitch.
what if Terry Davis was
But
the
like
first
mid programming, he has like the code on
It's Adam.
screen. He has like
Yeah.
the code on screen, and he's in the
Terry
corner
Davis is
just
Adam.
yelling at the fucking camera while he's like coding shit. It's like very funny. Let me see if I can find it. I think I feel like. Oh wait, this might be it. What is glow in the dark? God damn it! These aren't videos. They keep.
Are you pulling up the like glow in the dark specific?
Yeah,
one?
but YouTube is being cringe and took them all down because YouTube doesn't understand internet culture.
yeah.
Fucking cringe.
That's the one I saw. That's my favorite one.
yeah, the original
Going
one
in
is
on
him
that.
like yelling about CIA. He's like running down with your car.
That's so based.
Yeah, I mean he's true. It's so true though. Run him down with your car.
So whatever happened to him? Did he?
I think did he kill
he
himself?
died.
Yeah. Hit
Was it
by
train?
a train. Oh. Okay.
No, he jumped into a train. He
Jumped into it.
Yeah, I heard suicide. So he might have jumped in front of a train.
So how long ago was this?
2016, 17, 18, somewhere in that range.
Oh, so he
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is like kind of recent-ish.
Yeah. Like people were like he blew up around like I remember like I found him in 2019 and he had blown up because it was post his suicide. So I imagine it was like 17, 18 that happened.
Yeah, it's around there. Yeah.
And TempleOS was a thing. Like you can use it. I'm pretty sure they launched it. But his videos are like meme worthy. Like
Yeah.
When did he
forever.
start uploading?
I don't know when he started, but he was a really. I think he like really did a lot of contributions to Linux. Like
Really?
yeah, he's a really good
Apparently,
programmer.
yeah, like his actual coding was like really
Yeah, his
good
actual
for
coding is
TempleOS,
like
yeah.
like
Name
next
one
level.
genius that ain't crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens.
Yeah, he's like really smart, great programmer. He just happened to be schizophrenic. But every program I know is out of their fucking mind, though. To be fair,
It's just because you get so smart that your brain gets so fucked up.
too much creativity.
Relatable.
There's
Ooh, I
I-
found a really good clip. I found a really good one. This one's
Fuck it up.
classic.
Sitting in my
So he gets a call.
Hello?
He gets a call while on stream.
What about GCC?
The clip's a minute long.
I can't understand you. What'd you say? Do I see the fun in GCC? Hell no. I'm a white man. I wrote my own fucking compiler. I'm not a nigger like Linus. I'm a professional. I started at Ticketmaster in 1990, and we wrote a compiler. The difference in a professional and amateur the difference between an amateur and a professional is you write your own compiler, okay? I have a 20,000 line divine intellect compiler that operates just in time and ahead of time. You seem to be in denial. Why don't you fucking download my 2 meg? You can download my 2 meg distribution that has all the source code on it, and you can compile with my fucking compiler.
Man-made
You're a
hope.
nigger. You're fucking nigger.
Okay, but it sounds like. Did he almost say the difference between an amateur and professional N-word? Is that okay? So when he calls the CIA niggers, it sounds like he's reappropriating.
He's like
the
ranking
word.
them.
He's like
he's reappropriating the word, yes. But
Yeah.
he's also like
He's not reappropriate.
no, he's calling them like actual. He is calling them like niggers. He is calling them that. But he's also like kind of using it in a multiple ways at the same time. Like it's like he's just using it derogatory. Like there's no deeper level. It's like this is a derogatory term. I'm just using it that way. Yeah.
He's using it as derogatorily towards feds as slave owners used it towards their own slaves.
That's how he's using it.
Yeah.
But he was like reclaiming it instead of meaning black people, meaning feds.
it almost seems like
Yeah.
he was
He will use it for black people who can't program their own compiler.
There is
if they
very
can't program their
Well, they
own
should
compiler,
just learn to program their compiler better.
there's very long and documented evidence of all of his forum posts of him being like outwardly like straight up racist.
Yeah.
He's deep racist.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, to be fair, how many black people do you know who can make a compiler?
Bro, I don't know any white people. Who
Yeah, exactly. So they're all niggas
what he did is like he wrote his own compiler. He wrote his own fucking kernel.
Yeah, he wrote his. Yeah, no, he's
It's
like
if you don't know shit about programming,
Very
you don't,
hard,
you
very
don't
hard.
understand.
No
It's
one can
like-
do this.
It's like if you wanted to build a house, you started by inventing atoms.
Yeah, like
That's how in depth like he
basically
went into making his own operating.
He basically was like, "Oh, I want to play the new Smash Brothers," so he's like, "I'm gonna invent the GameCube."
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like he didn't start at like a normal place. He was like, "Oh, I'm making the actual like game
And he
system,"
did it-
and then making the game.
He did it by himself. He did what like multi-billion dollar software companies will hire teams of thousands of people to do.
But he did by himself, yeah.
By himself.
How
bro.
long?
I don't know how
Over
long.
the course
but-
of like 10 years.
yeah, it was took a while.
It was, but
but it was
like,
alone. No one does it alone.
It's
That's not a
insane.
thing.
Still, for one guy, that's amazing.
Yeah, no one does that. He's a genius programmer.
It's like
He's
saying,
also insane.
dude. It's like saying, I want to learn how to draw, so I'm going to invent my own pencil. That's
so
the
insane.
that's the depth
ridiculous,
that he
yeah.
went. So I'd like to end the show with.
Wait, I have one more thing I wanted to say before that. Basically, TLDR, Hickson was telling me a lot of people offer him sex because he's an agent. Also, there's green screen parties is what they're called, and I found out they were real after like the swinger thing, for example, and I saw it like that. Oh, this is real, and YouTubers do it. So they're called green screen parties, and they have designated cum slots where like there's like one girl that fucks people or like sucks people off in the
So-
green screen room
So
parties.
like Jules for our group and Terrence got it. Okay. Continue.
Designated cum slut. That's a good. You can probably get that unionized.
Jules is rolling his eyes.
The
not
unionized cum slut.
I saw you roll your eyes, and you're doing it not because you're not gay, but because you're too attractive to fucking.
Yeah, we have both. We have vaxxed and pureblood cum sluts on in our union. Don't worry, guys.
But yeah, green screen designated cum slots. That's the thing, even among conservatives. It's all a show. a
So
lot of them are
they're
grifters.
in like green screen costumes.
No,
They're in
no,
the
no,
green
no.
screen
They're
room.
in green screen rooms,
Okay.
like before after
They're
they
in
film
morph
things.
suits.
Yeah.
And they have
that's
green
fine.
screen parties, and it's like a bunch of just like degenerate.
Well, what's the point of the green screen stuff?
Just
like
to
what?
be
yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh.
I'm sure you can put them in a
So they
by the
can
beach.
when the CIA handlers blackmail you, they can Photoshop Auschwitz in the back to be like, yo, these people had sex in Auschwitz. How disgusting is that? These people have no morals. What the fuck is wrong with you? Auschwitz? Anyway.
How
Yeah.
dare they?
Okay,
So pretty
so-
much like the only good people are ones that are on our level, and everyone else.
Only
Well,
degenerate
it's because like
cryptos.
the people here, like you guys are just like for the most part
We're small
straightforward.
fry.
Yeah.
You like you'll just say it how it is. Like I do this and that. Like I went through this and that. But it's more like a show that conservatives will put on to pretend
Yeah.
that they're
Yeah.
pure. But it's like
we don't
it's
have
very-
anything to lose.
It's virtue
Yeah.
signaling,
Yeah.
and like there's leftists and also right wing virtue signaling.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and not like that's
But
people.
we have nothing to lose. That's
I mean,
the thing.
yeah, now I work in crypto, so no, I have nothing to lose.
Imagine Tucker Carlson's porn history.
You know what's funny?
leaking.
He's apparently not degenerate. From what I
I don't think he's
from what
degenerate.
I've met from people, say he's like really, really.
I'm
really
not
normal.
claiming that he is.
Okay, yeah, I see.
What I am saying is, based on the image that he's curated about himself,
Mm.
based on his philosophy and politics and all that shit, imagine his porn history somehow got leaked
And he was degenerate, yeah.
and he's watching tranny porn.
Yeah, that,
That happened to Alex Jones.
Wait, what?
You guys don't remember that when he had the tab open of tranny porn?
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Alex Jones is different.
He had it open and people were screenshotting
Well, Alex
it.
Jones is a libertarian, so him liking trannies is on brand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
that,
Asian
that
women
tracks.
and trannies.
That
tracks-
actually
tracks.
tracks.
You go to Thailand, you fuck lady boys. Yeah, that sounds like a libertarian. Yeah.
Alex Jones is the precipice that he places all of his arguments on is not on like gender identity and like social justice and all that shit.
So it's not necessarily conflict of interest.
Yeah, because he
Yeah,
always
no.
says that he doesn't like mind a lot. Of
He just
that
likes
stuff.
freedom. So
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
trannies is part of
Yeah,
Alex
and he
Jones'-
just like doesn't want
Or
people to
ideology.
do shit to kids.
he
Yes,
wants
yeah, he doesn't like pedophilia.
it's the pedophilia that
Or
he's
like
problem with.
pushing the gay shit on kids either.
yeah,
yeah.
no, but yeah, still pedophilia. It's all like
He's never been like, oh, like gay marriage should be illegal.
Yeah,
He doesn't
yeah.
give a shit. That's not
Yeah.
because in his argument, like the government, it's not the government's business who you fucking marry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex Jones is classic libertarian.
Yeah.
It's just so fat. It's just the case that we're in a weird time frame that
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
kind of has to. He's the conservative now.
It
But it's
would
not
be.
really.
It's like imagine seeing.
But if Ben Shapiro had tranny porn,
Yeah. Or
Well, he's Jewish,
or,
so
or
it's
you
fine.
See,
Or
you see-
nudes of his sister. incest.
Some
or you
loophole.
see.
Oh my
like,
God! If Ben Shapiro was looking at the 4chan leaks of the girl who looks either it's his sister or
Yeah.
not his
Or-
sister.
it looks like her.
No,
though.
or if he was looking at like fucking WebMs with the deep fakes of
oh
his sister.
no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
All right, I think it's time to wrap it up.
Thank you for having me on. I enjoy educating you guys about the Eruv and green screen rooms cum slots.
And
Love
we,
green-
we,
green-
we got to end.
How do you get invites to that?
I'm getting drunk.
Asking for a friend.
Oh, I mean, like, it's in this.
You have to have a penis that's longer than 3 inches.
We got to end Jewish dark magic circles. It's putting a hex on all of New York. That's why New York has the problems it does. So, Brittany, thank you for joining us. You can get her on YouTube
Brittany Venti.
and Twitch. No,
I'm
just
banned
kidding,
on
you're
Twitch.
banned.
Yeah,
And then
most banned
yeah.
person of all time.
Patreon.com/MKUltramoney. You can get the other like 30 to 60 minutes we cut out of this episode there. No, for real. That's where it's getting regulated to, like the fucking Patreon, because it's like, you know, and grift.shop. So thank you guys. And also next week, as in tomorrow for us, but next week for you guys, will be the Bimbo special edition episode with Brittany and the ladies.